Hi guys, today's accessory, don't feel left out if you've got a right-hand drive car, because today I'm going to make this unit, which is a little hidden HUD, into a right-hand drive for you. And it changes this display into this display, which can show your left indicator, and that still works. You can do your right indicator, and you can still see that all working. You can go into drive, reverse. It even shows neutral. When you're in drive, we do is tap it slightly and then you're back into neutral. And there you go. And I'm going to take you from how it works, what's in the box, what you get, the cost, and how easy it is to install it.
Fascinating.
Welcome again to Mal's Back Talking Tesla. My car's a 2019 Model 3, but this video is correct for all models and years of the Tesla, including yours. I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button and subscribe at any point if you find this video useful. Doing that will get you all the latest releases, and I can provide personal help with the features and enhancements if you get stuck.
Hello, I'm over here.
It's improved. It's a Mal modification.
Right, let's talk about what's in the box.
Number 1.
What comes in the box? Let's have a look. So this is from Hanshow. They give you the little HUD. This will fit in the ventilation of the Model 3 or Model Y. Has a little plug here that it fits in. Looks like that with a little key on it. Now, there's two plugs that will need to fit into your OBD port. The one that came with is for later models, 2022, and the earlier models, there is a difference. And the difference is that the earlier models have a bigger plug. And you can see the difference right there. If we get them together and move that out of the way, you can see there is a gap. So this is the bigger plug for my model 2018, 2020, 19. And the interesting thing is they give you a longer wire, which is quite helpful because I'm going to need as much wire as I can. And this one comes with a shorter wire. So you'll know if you've got the wrong one. Now, they give you a spudger, which is great because we love the spudger. And how it fits together is this will fit in the dashboard, either this way or this way. We'll see which way it lights up when we plug it together. And what we'll do is connect it via the little key, plugs into the connection. And this will fit into the OBD port. You'll take out one plug, plug it in and plug the other one in, and that's all you need. Now there has been issues which we'll get into, and I'll explain all that to you and how we can get around that if it becomes a problem. Very easy to fit, so it's one of the easiest things to fit. So we're going to look at fitting that. Just need your spudger. The spudger will be used to put the cable, give it a push round, and also to get into the OBD port and remove that. So without further ado, let's go into the car.
Number 2.
Okay, so the first thing you want to do is turn the screen off. This is done by hitting the little icon, go into safety, scroll all the way up to the bottom, and you see power off. So we hit power off, screen's off. We try not to touch anything in the seat, come out the back. Go into here, and the bit we want, this will come off with the spudger, and there's the plug. Okay, so it's going to go, the wire's going to go behind it like that, so I can come out the other side. Because I don't want to go all the way to the other side of the passenger side and then down, we'll just bring it out the driver's side. So let's get it into position. Put the wire right behind it. Doesn't block the air vent too much. That's the ideal position for it. The spudger is the most useful thing I can tell you to do this. I run the wire right round the back. This is a right-hand drive, so basically everything in the YouTube will show you for left-hand drive. It is perfectly possible to do it for right-hand drive, and it doesn't affect the air too much blowing on your face, being in that position.
Number 3.
So this is the route I made to do it. I run the wire in here, pop this end off, this pops off with a spudger, come under here, run it right under here, just run the wire right behind here, goes up into this, under this, comes out into this, goes behind this panel comes off, pulls off very easily, and then run the wire. You can just about see the wire there, and it ends up right at the back, and it's all out the way, and you can't see anything. I like the way that when it's off you really don't notice it. It really looks good. People have asked me what this is. What this is a sound to light. So when you press the button on like this, now as you have music playing, it all manages to go and play to the sound. Now also, I have another one in here. So if I pull this one, turn it on as well, there's a little magnet here, and this clips on, and then I have two. It's just me being...
That's ridiculous.
But I think you'll agree, it's a minimalistic, it looks good, you don't see wires, and it's all in place. I can see my ways, I'm quite happy with that. This is the car is charging on here, so this is good too.
You are now connected and the phone is charging.
The
Number 4.
display is off to start with. You press your brake and you're in. If we go back, you can see the speed in reverse. And if we go forward, it shows the speed. If we put the indicators on, hazards, it shows them as well. And it's now showing the percentage. It doesn't show the miles per hour and change, so even though you change from miles there, it still stays percentage there. And when you press the end of the stalk, it parks for you. So when you're in normal drive and you press the P there like normal, it displays in white. So they're the colours, aren't they? So white for parking, green for drive, red for reverse, and white for neutral.
Number 5.
Now the good advantage of having this is, should the display go out, so let's just put the display out, as you know, by pressing the thumb wheels. I'm using my long finger and my long thumb. Okay, it's out. And then you can still reverse and still see the speed that you're doing. Or forward, you can still indicate. You don't hear the indicators now, but you can see them, and you can put the hazards on and it will still see those. You can have your ways on. So that's really handy too.
Number 6.
Okay, I know you're going to be asking me, what is the cost of this product from Hanshow? Well, it's $129, which is in UK price there, and it is also at the moment Black Friday. It's got an offer. You get 25% off, so that's substantial. But don't worry if by the time you see this video that offer's no longer on. If you use my code MALCAN, that's Mike Alpha Lima Charlie Alpha November, MALCAN, in the code you will get a 15% discount. So you can use that anytime. There's no time limit on that one, but at the moment make use of the 25% because it's a big saving and you won't be disappointed. Now, one thing to worry about is when you do an update of the car, it can send a kill code out to this unit. Now, it's very easily to fix because all you need to do is unplug that connector, splits between the two. It's a little plug out, and then you could do your update and then plug it back when everything's all in the car. Hanshow are working on a fix for that. They will replace it if it gets broken. Make sure when you're ordering that you order the right plug. I ordered the right plug, I thought, and they sent me the wrong plug. And then I've had to wait quite a while for it to come through, because obviously it's in China. So make sure that you mention that your car is, say, a 2019 and it has to have the bigger plug. The smaller plug is for the 2021 and 2022 models. They obviously changed the OBD plug at that point and made it smaller. Well, I hope this has been helpful for you. Watch this video here. Gives you all of the accessories I've added and how they go into the car, so you can spend some hours thinking which ones might be good for your car. It was great to make a right-hand drive video for this because I've only seen a left-hand drive. No one's actually put it into right-hand drive cars. It's very easy. The cable's long enough, so that's not an issue, and I found it better to run it underneath rather than down the side trim, because you could run it down the side trim, but the problem with that is you run it round like this and then you end up with a wire at the end, and I don't want to see any wires. I don't know about you, but I'm sure it's the same. Anyway, take care until I see you again. I'll be seeing you.
Mal's back talking Tesla, and we've a brand new competition for you called Where's Mal's Spudger? Is it in his jacket pocket, or in his toolbox, in the shower, or in his trousers? Is it straight or bent? Is it red and shiny, or is it grey and greasy? If you know where Mal's Spudger is, then send in your answer and win a prize.